It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook.
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's time for Big Tigger's Trending Topics on V103.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, time for the Trending Topics being brought to you by PNC Bank for the Achiever and you. Today we're going to talk about things you might see featuring us on TV. Let's start with this weekend. Whitney Houston biopic set to blast off this weekend. Right? But guess what? Bobby got a special airing after the biopic. Bobby will pay tribute to his late ex-wife, Whitney Houston, this weekend following the premiere of Lifetime's biopic, Whitney. The network will air a 1-hour special with the New Edition singer called Bobby Brown, Remembering Whitney. Access Hollywood correspondent Sean Robinson will sit down with Bobby for what the network describes as a, quote, no-holds-barred interview. Among the topics up for discussion are their marriage, their greatest moments together, and what drove their relationship apart. The special will air Saturday at 10 p.m. on Lifetime. Lifetime's Whitney is directed by Angela Bassett and stars Yaya DaCosta as the late singer, with Arlen Escarpita playing Bobby Brown. Again, that starts at 8, and the Bobby special right after that. Had enough of the biopic yet? No? Good. Because Tupac's biopic about to start filming in June. The wheels are in motion to bring Tupac's life to the screen. But this one might be on the big screen. An interview with Collider producer Randall Emmett says filming of the untitled biopic about the late rapper will start in June. He says the film has a great script and will not only chronicle his rise to success, but will also feature the scenes from his upbringing. Emmett also hints that the story will show how the East Coast, West Coast hip-hop rivalry affected Pac's life. Fans of Tupac's music will be pleased with the film. Emmett says that they secured the rights to use Pac's music in the film when the rapper's mother, Afeni Shakur, signed on as the executive producer. So that should be kind of cool, all right? Did anybody catch 2 Chainz on Nancy Grace last night? The conversation was about the legalization of marijuana, and 2 Chainz did more than hold his own with Nancy Grace. Let's listen to some of the banter.
Okay, everybody is not responsible, 2 Chainz. Everybody shouldn't have free access to go get pot like you get orange juice at the grocery store. Look at this child. Look at the monitor. Do you see that child?
It's the same thing we talked about earlier, darling. With the legalization of alcohol, you will find some footage like this, but everybody is not doing this. Everybody won't be. Some people actually love their child. Some people know that this is obviously wrong. So this is nothing to really argue about. These people are imbeciles. Okay. You can't use this case to define the whole community.
I got a problem. As successful as you are, as rich as you are, as famous as you are, with this. Smoking California weed with California whores. Excuse me. True. I left that one out. Smoking California weed with California hoes. True.
He did his thing. And I can guarantee you the word imbecile will be in a rhyme of 2 Chainz very soon. Shout out to the homie 2 Chainz. It was a heated discussion, but he later on tweeted that him and Nancy are still cool. So good shout out. Good to see my man 2 Chainz doing this thing on Nancy Grace. That's going to do it for the Trending Topics. Missed any part of it? Head on over to v-103.com where you can not only listen to it in its entirety, you can see my true face. Big Tig doing big things with more next on V103.